Welcome to the channel. And again, today is another video that my brother recorded. He has installed GOLDSTRIKE Highway Pegs on his 2022 Honda Goldwing. The link will be down in the description below. I am an affiliate, so I just want to put out there fair warning. I do receive a small commission at no additional charge to you. It is the same price if you ordered it yourself. Just wanted to put that out there. But anyway, he put highway pegs on his bike, and they look pretty cool. So check out the video, and if you're not a subscriber, subscribe. Hit the bell so you're notified when new videos come out. Also, give me a thumbs up, and hey, leave a comment below. What do you think about the GOLDSTRIKE highway pegs? All right, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.
Well, let's see here. I'm back over here in my garage. I got another part to install on my 22 Goldwing. This might be one of the last parts I put on here until fall time. I do have a ton of lights and electrical stuff to put on there, but I'm not doing that until the fall. And then I'm trying to get all electronics done all at one time so I can tear the bike apart and put all electronics on at one time. So that'll be a fall project. But right now, basically, I do have another part. One of the last parts, try to make my bike a little bit more comfortable for the longer rides. So let me show you what I got here. All right, so I picked up the matching GOLDSTRIKE highway pegs, the three-way adjustable highway pegs, in black, as you can see here. I was originally, as I said before, I was going to go with the Omni set, but I decided not to go that route. There's a few complaints on stability and the weight and everything else, and the plain customer service. I did have a small issue with the GOLDSTRIKE floorboards, and GOLDSTRIKE was, they just immediately sent me the part, no questions asked. So let me get this opened up and I'll show you how things look. Alright, so these are all the parts that come out of the box, okay? I did get the one with that matched with the footrest that matched my current set. I'm actually going through the parts here. One of the things is the instructions didn't mention. There's a handful of washers. There's two of the bigger washers go on that, the mounting bolt, the main mounting bolt. And then there's 6 of these M6s that are shorter. Okay, 4 of them just go into the left and right initial slide mount, and then one of them go on this connection, the connection piece here. What it doesn't mention was that this is where one of the washers goes. Okay, and then the other washer goes on the hex head, which closes that. I'm just doing a little bit of pre-assembly before I put it on, and I'll show you that I have one side off already. You need to take off your fog light cover, which is 2 5mm right here. You just take them out and this pops right off, right? And then you have to take off your engine cover case, which sits right here, okay? There'll be a bolt here and a bolt here. They're both 5s, right? So it looks like, looks like that, The back side pops off. There's a little, right here, this pulls away, right? Now this clip right here, at the very bottom, is a little pain in the butt. What happens though is, you can actually stick your finger, like right in here. You see? And kind of push down on it because it clips in right there. Clips in right there. Okay? And then this piece right here, that piece right there with the little arm sits right in here. So you gotta slide it forward in order to drop it out. And then once you got that off, you're good. We'll start. And then what it's gonna ask you to do is remove this bolt right here. And I'll show you when I get to that far. So you could pretty much pre-assemble the whole thing before you even put it on. I do recommend not putting, take this part independently. Put this all together here first and put it on, because getting that bolt on and tightening it down is important. All these bolts here are really important. And then tighten this down wherever you want it. For the most part, I just put it in the middle. Most of it you can swivel every which way, so I'm gonna go with that. I do have most of it back on right here. You can see I got this all tightened down except for this, so I can adjust it wherever I want it. And then I'm gonna put the covers back on before I put the foot pegs on and see how I like it before I even do the other side. I'll let you know, I'll show you when it's all together. Okay, since I've been doing some pre-assembly, as you can see here, I do recommend, you can pre-assemble some of this. You can put this on. You can put this on, just don't tighten it down all the way. I'm just going with the middle and I'm gonna tighten it. I'm gonna put it on. And then you could do this entire part pre-assembled, just leave everything kind of loose. I do recommend taking care of the spring washer in this part here. I'm putting this piece back on before attaching it to this, because getting this in with the spring washer in there is it's a tight fit, and then sliding this bar through. Okay, do that part, and then once it's all kind of loosely together, you can put it on the bike and have kind of play around with it a little bit and get adjusted before you tighten everything down. Okay. So I do have them on. I had this all down here I have tight. Okay. I have all of this loose at the moment, so I can play around with it because I don't have the covers on. Basically, you'd want someone to now come out and kind of test it for you to see if it's in a good spot. Obviously, you can't lock it in right now because you don't have to have the cover. You have to put the covers on. This can all be played around with after the fact. This cannot. With the cover on, it's going to be almost impossible to get in here and to loosen those up. I'm going to stay in the middle for now, I guess. I'm not really long-legged. If you're really short, obviously you'd come up to this way. If you're really long, I'm assuming you want this one. But since I'm kind of average, I'm going to go right in the middle. And I'm going to put it all together. I'm going to put it back all together now. And I'll show you what it looks like when I get it all together. So I have everything back together. And I have it adjusted just about to where I'd like it. Originally I had this farther back. And this tipped much more. I don't really recommend it. You kind of want it closer to you. And then you don't want your legs straight out. You still want some bend in your leg. And rather than having it tipped way out so your foot's like this, you kind of want your foot more like this. But as you can see, it looks pretty good. I have everything tightened back up. The only bad thing, as you can see, that when you do that, it raises right up there, so it's nice that way. The only bad thing is, once you put all the covers back on, these two bolts right here are almost impossible to get to with the cover on. So you kind of have to make sure you get that kind of where you want it in the beginning.